Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about grade 7 periodic assessment 2 revision class. Okay va? In periodic assessment 2 in grade 7 only one lesson is there. The chapter name is heat. Okay va? What is the chapter name? Heat. Already we have discussed many more times about heat lesson. Online class also we have discussed, and recorded video also we have discussed in the heat lesson. In heat lesson, what and all present there in heat lesson? What is mean by heat? Heat means which is nothing but that is the temperature. Okay va? What is that? It is the heat is the first one thing. Heat is a form of energy. Heat is a form of energy. Okay va? Okay. How what heat is the form of energy. So some object already we have discussed. Some objects are cold, some objects are hot. How to identify that objects are how much cold, that object are how much cool? That is the temperature. To determine the hotness or coldness of an object, that is called the temperature. Okay va? What is mean by temperature? What is mean by temperature? To determine the, what is mean by temperature? To determine the hotness or coldness of an object, that is called the temperature. Okay va? Some objects are cool. Example, ice. How much cool? Some objects are hot. When we heat on some vessels, how much hot? The sun rises in the east. The sun rays how much hot? Okay, to determine the hotness or coldness of an object, that is called the temperature. That is called the temperature. What is the unit of temperature? It is expressed as, what is the unit of temperature? It is the degree Celsius. Okay, what is the unit of temperature? Degree Celsius. Now we put this one like that, degree. This is the degree Celsius, or we can write degree Celsius. Degree Celsius. Okay va? Cherry. How much the ice bar is very cooling? What is the temperature of ice bar? The sun rises, the sun rays are, the sun emits the heat rays. Okay, the sun emits the heat rays. What is the temperature of heat? Today what is the temperature of Namakkal? Okay, today what is the temperature of Salem? Okay, how to calculate? We use the, that is we want to use the one instrument. Okay va? How much temperature we feel? How much temperature we feel? We are affecting by fever. Okay, what is the temperature of our body? What is the normal temperature of our body? Okay, suppose suddenly our body very heat. Okay, is going to higher temperature. How to identify? We want to use some instrument. That instrument is called the thermometer. Okay va? Thermometer. What is mean by thermometer? Thermometer, which is nothing but to measure the body of temperature, to measure the hotness or coldness of an object, to measure the body temperature. That is called the thermometer. What is mean by thermometer? To measure the temperature of a body. Thermometer. To measure the temperature. To measure the temperature of a body is called the thermometer. Do you know what is the normal human body temperature? What is the temperature of normal human body? 37 degree Celsius. Okay va? What is the normal human body temperature? 37 degree Celsius. Okay, 37 degree Celsius. We know very well our normal human body temperature 37 degree Celsius. Suppose the 37 our normal human body temperature above 42 degree or 48 degree means we affect by fever. Okay, 37 degree or 38 degree Celsius is the normal human body temperature. Suppose increase the temperature means we affect the fever. Okay, how will you identify our body affected by fever? We want to use the thermometer. The thermometer identify our body temperature. Okay, what is the normal human body temperature? 37 degree Celsius. Okay, some thermometer we can say the temperature degree Celsius. Some thermometer they use the Fahrenheit. That's also degree Celsius also unit of temperature. Fahrenheit also unit of temperature. Okay, are you understand? Okay. See here. Next, thermometer. Thermometer. In this point, another one point. What is the cooling point of? What is the cooling point of? That means what is the temperature of ice point? What is the boiling point of temperature? Okay, that means water is what ice point of water, steam point of water. Generally, okay, ice point of water அப்படிங்கிறது ice point of water. Ice point temperature temperature ice point அப்படிங்கிறது ice point. Ice point is the 0 degree Celsius. Okay, steam point we can say steam point equal to 100 degree Celsius. Okay, ice point ice point of water equal to 0 degree Celsius. Steam point of water equal to 100 degree Celsius. Okay, Cherry. Okay. Next, the thermometer are classified into 2 categories. What are the 2 categories? Okay, already we have discussed degree Celsius, Fahrenheit also we have discussed. We have discussed more problems also we have discussed. The exam point of view only we are going to revise. Okay, next, the thermometers are classified into 2 categories. Thermometer are classified into 2 categories. What are the 2 categories? Clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer. Okay, what is the meaning of clinical thermometer? What is the meaning of laboratory thermometer? Clinical thermometer only measure the human body temperature only. Okay, clinical thermometer to measure the human body temperature only. To measure the human body temperature. Human body, to measure the human body temperature only. Laboratory thermometer to measure the temperature of any hot objects. Okay, to measure the temperature of other object or to measure the temperature of any laboratory objects. Okay, to measure the temperature of any hot object. Not except human body temperature. Okay, except human body temperature. Clinical thermometer only measure the human body temperature only. Laboratory thermometer to measure the any hot object or to measure the laboratory object, to measure the temperature of laboratory object. Okay va? We want to use the boiling point of water. Okay, we want to use the clinical thermometer or laboratory thermometer. We want to use the laboratory thermometer. Okay va? What is the reason? I will say. Okay, listen, clinical thermometer, laboratory thermometer. Okay, now what is the diagram of clinical thermometer? Did you see clinical thermometer? Clinical thermometer used in the hospitals. Okay va? Laboratory thermometer only used in the laboratories. Okay, in use in the chemical lab. We want to measure the boiling water. Which thermometer we want to use? Laboratory thermometer. Okay, why we want to use the clinical thermometer? Some reasons is there. What is the reason? Okay va? Cheri, okay. Now we are going to discuss about one by one clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Okay. Here clinical thermometer diagram. Clinical thermometer. In your NCERT book, similarities, write the similarities between the clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer, and you want to draw the clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Okay va? What is the similarities means? ஒற்றுமைகள். Okay va? Similarity na same property. Okay, in clinical thermometer, what are the properties of in clinical thermometer? What are the properties of laboratory thermometer? Okay va? That is the same property, not different property. Same properties is called the similarities. Okay va? In your NCERT book, that is a very important question. Already we have discussed in online class NCERT book back exercise. So you want to read properly. Okay va? Now we want to draw the clinical thermometer. Okay, clinical thermometer consists the long, thin, narrow glass tube. Draw neatly. You want to draw neatly. Okay, draw carefully. This is the glass tube. Okay, this is the glass bulb. Okay va? Okay, here in clinical thermometer, in glass bulb, a clinical thermometer consists the, this is the glass bulb. Glass bulb. Okay, sorry, the glass tube. This is glass tube. This is glass bulb. Glass bulb. Okay va? Here what is present here? It is the, this bend is the king. This bend is the king. What is that? King. What is the work of king means? It prevents the backflow of mercury. Backflow of mercury. Okay va? This is the king. Okay, this is the king. Okay, how to identify the temperature of our body? Some liquid is there in glass bulb, contains a glass tube contains some liquid. What is the liquid name? Mercury. Okay, inside the glass tube and glass bulb also, inside the glass bulb or glass tube also contains mercury. Inside the some liquid is there. What is the liquid name? Mercury. Okay, what is the liquid name? Mercury. This is the liquid name. This is the liquid mercury. Mercury is the one of the metal, that is the liquid metal. The mercury metal find out the temperature of an body. Okay, whenever we keep the thermometer under the tongue, our normal body human temperature shows only 37 degrees Celsius. Suppose in higher temperature means the mercury rise in hot, rise in higher level. Okay, the mercury, what is the uses of mercury? The mercury is high temperature means going to show our temperature. Okay, mercury, heat the mercury is going to high level. Okay, absorb the heat. What is the use of mercury? Mercury absorb the heat of our body. That is the work of mercury. So that only we want to use the mercury. Okay, okay, that is a liquid metal. Okay, next, what is the temperature range of clinical thermometer? Means 37 degrees Celsius to 37 degrees Celsius to up to 42 degrees Celsius. Okay, here 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 like that. Okay, 5, another one small line and another one big line. Okay, so you want to draw neatly 37 degree, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 degree Celsius. Okay, what is the what is the range of small line value? Already we have discussed 0.2 degree Celsius. Okay, what is the minimum value of 0.2 degree Celsius? What is the value of the small line? What is the value of small line, or what is the temperature of the small line? Okay, what is the value of small line in clinical thermometer? 0.2 degree Celsius. Okay, okay, when or 5 degree, suppose 5 lines irundhuchu appadina, okay, 1 degree Celsius equal to 5 lines, 1 degree Celsius equal to 5 lines, listen, 5 lines equal to 1 degree Celsius, appo 1 line equal to 1 by 5. What is 1 by 5? 5, 0.22 equal to 0. Okay, appa what is the value of small line? 0.2 degree Celsius. Okay, suppose 37 degree ku 38 degree ku 5 lines irundhuchu appadina between. Okay, see here 37 degree ku 38 degree ku edaila how many lines is there? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this is the 38, 37, 37, this is 38. How many lines is there? 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5. Fifth line is the 38 degree. Okay, what is the value of small line? What is the value of small line? That is 0.2 degree Celsius. Okay, 5 line equal to 1 degree, 37 after 5 line and next 38 degree. What is the value of small line? 37, 5 line equal to 1 degree Celsius, 1 line equal to 1 by 5. Okay, so 1 line equal to, what is the value of small line? 0.2 degree Celsius. Purida? They will ask one more question. What is the value of small line in clinical thermometer? Okay, 0.2 degree Celsius. Suppose 37 degree Celsius, suppose between 10 lines is there. Okay, suppose between 10 lines is there. ஓகே 37 5 அப்புறம் 37.5 நெக்ஸ்ட் 5 லைனுக்கு அப்புறம் 38 ஓகேவா 5 லைனுக்கு அப்புறம் 37.5 அதுக்கப்புறம் 38 ஓகே வாட் இஸ் த வேல்யூ ஆஃப் ஸ்மால் லைன் ஹியர் சப்போஸ் 10 லைன் இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா 10 லைன் ஈக்குவல் டு 1 டிகிரி செல்சியஸ் இப்போ 1 லைன் ஈக்குவல் டு 1/10 1/10 ஈக்குவல் டு 0.1 டிகிரி செல்சியஸ் ஓகேவா now we take 5 line means minimum small that is the value of small line 0.2 degree celsius we take 10 line means what is the value of small line 0.1 degree celsius okay ma are you clear they will ask one more question okay seri next this is the clinical thermometer what and all present here this is glass bulb clinical thermometer consists a thin narrow long glass tube okay the clinical thermometer consists a thin narrow long glass tube this is the glass tube okay va at the end of a glass contains a glass bulb okay in glass bulb some liquid is present that liquid is called the mercury okay va that is the structure of clinical thermometer the clinical thermometer what is the temperature of clinical thermometer 35 degree celsius to 35 degree celsius to 42 degree celsius okay va 35 degree what is the temperature of clinical thermometer 35 degree celsius to 42 degree celsius a very important thing okay va next mercury the liquid now next the clinical thermometer king is present okay va king or construction is present what is the uses of king in clinical thermometer the uses of clinical the king is uses of clinical thermometer prevents mercury back and flow of mercury prevents back and flow of mercury that is the uses of king okay va why we use the king in clinical thermometer means prevents back and flow of mercury okay va suppose not present in king what is the uses of clinical thermometer suppose not present in king means the flow of mercury is going to end we can't find out the normal human body temperature okay va we can't measure the body of temperature so the king is prevent backflow of mercury okay va we are going to hospital we affect by fever the clinical thermometer the doctor use the clinical thermometer under keep on the tongue then find out the temperature okay ma how to easily find out the temperature means in clinical thermometer is present in king the mercury prevents backflow of mercury the king prevents backflow of mercury so we find out the we can easily measure the temperature human body temperature easily okay ma okay sariya this is the king okay what and all present in clinical thermometer glass tube and at the end of glass bulb and king and mercury also present what is the range of temperature what is the temperature range of in clinical thermometer 35 degree celsius to 42 degree celsius okay what is the small line of what is the value of small line in clinical thermometer 0.2 degree celsius suppose we consider 5 lines means okay in between 35 or 36 in between 35 degree two big lines between small 5 lines means two big lines between small 5 lines is present means what is the value of small line means 0.2 degree celsius suppose two big line between 10 lines means what is the value of small line means 0.1 degree celsius that's all okay ma okay don't confuse that it's a very easiest one simplest one okay ma chal okay va, 35 degree Celsius to 42 degree Celsius. Okay, next precautions irukku while using what are the precautions of while using clinical thermometer. Before and after wash the thermometer correctly, that means another neatly, okay va, before and after we use the thermometer neatly, we wash the thermometer properly before, after and use, okay va. First condition, wash the thermometer before, after and use. Okay, second one is the we touch the thermometer, we hold the thermometer not tip the here, okay va, we can't touch the, okay, we won't touch the glass bulb, okay, we can use only, we hold the middle, we hold the thermometer in middle, okay, we hold the thermometer in middle, okay. So what is the uses of clinical thermometer? To measure the human body temperature only, okay va. Okay, what is the normal temperature of human body? 37 degree Celsius, that is the normal human body temperature, okay va. So you want to draw the diagram neatly, king also present, you put king properly, and temperature range also you put properly, glass bulb and glass tube and mercury also you want to draw neatly. What is the uses of clinical thermometer? Okay va. Previous one, while precautions while using clinical thermometer, wash the thermometer properly after and before use, okay va, and we hold the thermometer in between, okay, don't touch the glass bulb, okay va, we can't measure the readings properly, okay. And another one thing is the we use the thermometer properly to kept in proper box, okay, that's all. Okay, next laboratory thermometer. What is that one? Laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer. In laboratory thermometer there is no king is present, okay. In laboratory thermometer there is no king, okay va. This is the as usual glass bulb. The laboratory thermometer contains a thin, long, narrow glass tube. A glass tube contains the at the end of glass bulb, and a glass tube contains a mercury, okay. But there is no king in the laboratory thermometer. Why means to measure the high temperature, okay va? To measure the high temperature of a other objects, to measure the high temperature of the other object, okay. What is the range of laboratory thermometer? What is the range of laboratory thermometer? Do you know? This is the glass bulb. minus 10 degree Celsius to 11 degree Celsius, okay va. What is the range of laboratory thermometer? Minus 10 degree Celsius to 110 degree Celsius plus 110 degree Celsius, okay va. Suppose we want to measure the boiling water, we want to measure the any laboratory object, we want to measure the ice bar, okay va. Then we use the, at that time we want to use the laboratory thermometer. laboratory thermometer. What is the temperature range of laboratory thermometer? Minus 10 degree Celsius to plus 10 degree 110 degree Celsius. At that thermometer also we want to use the mercury liquid. Okay, the mercury liquid. Then glass bulb. Suppose we want to measuring the boiling water. Okay, we want to measure the boiling water. Boiling water. How to measure the boiling water? We want to keep the thermometer horizontally. We want to keep the thermometer in boiling water horizontally, not at the end of beaker. Here not kept. Okay, we want to use the laboratory thermometer. We want to measure the boiling water. Okay, we want to measure the boiling water. How to keep the laboratory thermometer? To keep the measure the laboratory thermometer to keep in middle. Okay, don't sideways. Don't keep the beaker side. Okay, then and don't touch the end of the beaker. Don't touch the end of the beaker. Okay, suppose we want to measure the boiling water. We want to here the temperature reading of up to minus 10 degree Celsius to plus 110 degree Celsius. Okay, okay. Don't keep the thermometer in corner side and don't touch the thermometer in downside. Okay, we keep the thermometer properly. At that time only we want to measure the boiling water properly, boiling water of temperature properly. Are you clear, students? Okay, this is the uses of laboratory thermometer. We want to draw the diagram. Laboratory thermometer is the very easiest one, simplest one. Okay, okay. Then precautions while using the laboratory thermometer also: wash the thermometer properly before and after use. We kept the box properly. Okay, don't touch the bulb. Okay, don't touch the bulb. The glass bulb keep inside the boiling water. The glass bulb kept in inside the boiling water. At that time only the mercury level is going to high range. Okay, not reverse. The laboratory thermometer kept in not reverse. The glass bulb, here glass bulb is there, no? The glass bulb kept in boiling water, inside the water. Okay, at that time only we want to measure the temperature of boiling water properly. Okay, okay. Next one thing, what is the range of, as usual, what is the range of value of small line? What is the value of small line here? Suppose we consider 10 line means between two big lines is there. Here one big line, here one big line. Okay, suppose this is the 10 degree Celsius, this is the 20 degree Celsius. Okay, 10 degree Celsius, this is the 20 degree Celsius. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many lines is there? Between two big lines, between 10 small lines is there. What is the value of small line? Okay, here 10 lines equal to 1 degree Celsius. 1 line is equal to, what is that? 1 by 10 degree. What is that? 0.1 degree Celsius. Sorry, 10, here 10, 0.1 degree Celsius. Okay, are you clear? What is the value of small line? 0.1 degree Celsius. They will ask one more question. Okay. The laboratory thermometer, the thermometer is over. Okay, clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer also over. Next, transfer of heat. That is a diagram based questions. There is only 3 diagrams is there. Clinical thermometer, laboratory thermometer and sea breeze and land breeze also. Only 3 diagrams is also is there. So practice again and again. You want to practice the diagram. Okay, you want to use pencil only. Don't draw the diagram in pen. Okay, but that is the wrong concept. Okay, next, transfer of heat. Next topic, transfer of heat. What is mean by transfer of heat? Transfer means one place to another one place. Okay, one thing is moving one place to another one place, that is called the transfer. Here, what transfer? Heat is transfer. What transfer? Heat is transfer. That is transfer of heat. A heat transfer one place to another one place. Which place to which place? Transfer of heat is okay. Okay, a heat transfer one place to another one place. Okay, which place to which place transfer? Some let us consider the two objects. Here one object, here one object. Okay, this is the hot object. This is the hot object. This is the cold object. Okay, now this is the hot object, this is the cold object. Now heat transfer when to when move? Sorry, the heat transfer where to where move? Cold to hot or hot to cold? Hot to cold. Okay, we know very well the heat transfer from hot object to cold object. Okay, the heat transfer from hot object to cold object. Okay, the heat transfer from hot object to cold object. Okay, that is the transfer of heat. What is mean by transfer of heat means an object contains a heavy heat. Okay, the transfer of heat means an hot object. Okay, the heat transfer hot object to cold object, that is called the transfer of heat. The transfer of heat occurs in three types. The transfer of heat transferred in three categories. Okay, the transfer of heat transferred in three categories, three types. The heat transferred in three ways. What are the three ways? Three ways means, what is the first one is the conduction. What is the first one? Conduction. And another one is the convection. And another one thing is the radiation. Radiation. Okay, the heat transfer. What is meant by transfer of heat? A heat transfer from hot object to cold object, that is called the transfer of heat. The transfer of heat transferred in three ways. What are the three ways? Conduction, convection, radiation. Okay, what is mean by conduction? Conduction means which is nothing but and heat transfer from hot object to cold object only occurs in solids. Okay, only occurs in solids and with direct contacts. Okay, conduction garde, which one is occur in conduction? Conduction, where occur in conduction? Solids. Okay, conduction only occurs in solids. Okay, convection only occurs in liquids and gases. Convection only occurs in liquids and gases. Radiation, there is no medium. Radiation only occurs in, there is no medium. Okay, radiation occurs in no medium, but it occurs in solids, liquids and gases also occurs in radiation. Purida? Okay, what is mean by conduction? Conduction means which is nothing but conduction only occurs in solids convection only occurs in liquids and gases, radiation only occurs in liquids, solids and gases. Okay, what is mean by conduction? Conduction means a heat transfer from hotter object to colder object but direct contact. Okay, it occurs in direct contact. Conduction. Okay, conduction, heat transfer from hot object to cold object with direct contact, okay. Conduction occur in only solid. The heat transfer from hot object to cold object with direct contact. What is mean by direct contact? Let us consider the one example. Okay, we heat on the water. Let us consider the one vessel. The vessel are present in water. We heat on the water. Okay, we heat on the water. Now we touch the vessel. Okay, we touch the vessel. What we feel? Hot. Okay, we touch the vessel. Okay, heat the water. Let us consider the one beaker. That beaker present in water, we heat the water through by candle or through by any steam. Okay, now we touch the vessel. What happened? Our hand also, we touch the vessel our by hand. Okay, what happened? Our hand also is going to heat. That is the conduction. That is the direct contact. Okay, that is the conduction. This is the direct contact. ஓகேவா? நம்ம வீட்டில் அம்மா வந்து டீ வச்சுட்ருக்காங்க. ஏதாவது சமையல் செய்கிறாங்க, டீ வைக்கிறாங்க. பாத்திரத்தை டச் பண்ணுறோம். ஓகே, ஸ்டவ்வில் வெசல்ஸ் இருக்குது. we touch the vessel. What happened? What did you feel? Heater. That is the direct contact. Conduction only occurs in solids. நம்ம பாத்திரம் எல்லாமே என்னது? solid form. அந்த solid தொட்ட உடனே என்னாவது? we feel heat. We feel hot. Okay, that is the direct contact. That is the conduction. Okay, பாத்திரத்தில் இருக்கிற ஹீட் டக்கு நம்ம கைக்கு ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆகுது பாரு. That is the direct contact. That is the conduction சொல்றோம். Are you clear? Okay, this is the conduction. புரியுதா? ஓகே, conduction only occurs in solids. The heat transfer from hotter object to colder object, okay, with direct contact. ஓகேவா? ஹாட்டர் ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஹீட் பண்ண என்ன ஆகும்? இங்கே கோல்டு வாட்டர் இருக்கும். கோல்டு வாட்டர் வந்து ஹீட் ஆக இந்த ஹீட் வந்து இஸ் கோயிங் டு அப்வர்ட் சைடு. ஓகே, டவுன்வர்ட் சைடு ஹீட் ஆனதையும் இந்த பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ் மூவிங் அப்வர்ட் சைடு. ஓகே, சாரி, வாட்டர் ஹீட் பண்ணது என்னாகும்? ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து என்னாகும்? வெசல்ஸ் வந்து ஹீட் ஆகும். ஹீட் ஆனதே அந்த வெசல்ஸ் நம்ம தொட்ட உடனே வி ஃபீல் பண்ணுறோம் நம்ம சூடாயிருச்சு, அப்படி ஹீட் ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்ட்டு. அதுதான் கண்டக்ஷன்னு சொல்கிறது. புரியுதா? இந்த பாத்திரத்தை தொட்ட உடனே நம்ம கைக்கு வந்து ஹீட் ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆகுது பாரு, அதுதான் கண்டக்ஷன். தட் இஸ் த டைரக்ட் கான்டாக்ட்னு சொல்கிறது. ஆர் யூ கிளியர்? ஓகே, தட் இஸ் த கண்டக்ஷன். நெக்ஸ்ட், கன்வெக்ஷன். வாட் இஸ் மீன் பை கன்வெக்ஷன்? Okay, convection occurs in only liquids and gases. Okay, what happened in convection? We heat the water. Okay, we heat the water. என்னாகும்? heat the water na molecules வந்து என்னாகும்? movement of molecules. கீழே இருக்கிற வாட்டர்ஸ்லாம் மேலே போகும், மேலே இருக்கிற வாட்டர்ஸ்லாம் கீழே வரும். ஓகே, கீழே இருக்க வாட்டர்ஸ் மேலே போகும், மேலே இருக்கிற வாட்டர்ஸ் வந்து கீழே போகும். ஓகே, இதுதான் மூமெண்ட் ஆஃப் பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ். ஓகே, தட் இஸ் கால்டு த கன்வெக்ஷன். மூமெண்ட் ஆஃப் பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ். தண்ணி கொதிக்குது இல்லையா? தட் இஸ் த கன்வெக்ஷன். தண்ணி கொதிக்குது பார்த்தியா? ஹாட் பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ்லாம் இஸ் கோயிங் டு upside. Cold particles is moving downside. Okay, movement of particles, that is called the convection. Okay, that is called the convection. Convection only occurs in liquids la mattum dhaan. Whenever we heat the water, at the time the water molecules moving upward and downward, that process is called the convection. Puriyudha? Okay, sure. Next, convection only occurs in liquids and gases are very very important. There is one more question. Okay, next, what is mean by radiation? Okay, now we heat the water through by candle. Okay, this is the candle. Now heat the water through the candle. What happened? The heat is spread other side. Not only heat the vessels, the heat is spread on the other side. The vessels also emits the heat in other side. Okay, the vessels also heat the emits the heat as other side. Okay, this is the radiation. The heat rays, some heat object, okay, some heat object emit the heat rays, that is called the radiation. But there is no medium. Here there is no medium. Here also the vessels is medium. Here water is medium. But here is no medium. So radiation occurs in no medium. Spread the sun rays, best example, radiation best example, the sun emits the heat rays. Okay, we feel heat, that is called the radiation. What is mean by radiation? Any hot object emits the heat rays, that is called the radiation. Radiation occurs only liquids, gases and solids also. Ipa Suryan, the sun emits the heat rays and solids also reach the heat rays, and liquids also gas also reach the heat rays. Okay, radiation occurs only solids, liquids and gases. Okay, the heat rays, the hot object emit the heat rays, that is called the radiation. Are you clear, students? Okay, chariya? Okay, here convection movement of particles. Okay, we can say convection is the movement of particles. Okay, hot particles is going to cold object, cold particles moving to hot side, that is the convection. Okay, in coastal area the convection process is there, and coastal area means what is the present in coastal area? Z. Okay, sea breeze and land breeze. Okay, the blow air, the cool air, wind flows from sea to land. The cool air flows from land to sea. What is the process name? Land breeze and sea breeze. Okay, are you understand? Convection, sea breeze and land breeze only occurs in convection. Okay, liquids and gases. Okay, shall we draw the diagram in sea breeze and land breeze? Sea breeze and land breeze only occurs in convection. Are you clear? The cold air wind flows from sea to land means that is the sea breeze. Okay, the cold air flows from land to sea means that process is called the land process. Okay, okay. When will occur in sea breeze? When will occur in land breeze? Daytime and night time. Daytime, okay, daytime the sea is very cool. Daytime the sea is very cool. Land is very hot. So daytime the in cool air flows from sea to land. That process is called the sea breeze. Are you clear, students? In night time the land is very cool, the sea is very hot. At the time the cool air flows from land to sea. Night time, that breeze is called the land breeze. Okay, land breeze occur in night time, sea breeze occurs in daytime. Are you clear, students? Okay, now just draw the diagram. Convection occurs in only liquids and gases. Why means movement of particles. Okay, the hot particles is going to cold area, the cold particles moving to hot area. Okay, va? Sorry. Listen. Sea breeze and land breeze. Okay, see here. This is the sea breeze. Okay. Sea breeze only occur in daytime. Daytime. Okay, va? In daytime, the sea is cool. The sea is very cool. Okay, this is the land. Okay, va? This is the land. This is the hot. Okay, the cool air rises in upward direction. Is moving to this part to this part. Okay, cold air moves from sea to land. The cold air moves from sea to land. That process is called the sea breeze. Okay, ma? This is sea, this is land. Okay, next land breeze. This is the land. Land breeze only occurs in night time. In night time, land is the very very cool. Okay, here water. Sea is very hot in night time. Okay, here the cool air rises, moves from upward direction. The cool air moves from land to sea. Okay, cool air moves from land to sea. Land to sea. Okay, va? That process is called the land breeze. Okay, land breeze occur in night time. You know very well, in social science also you have studied, so don't confuse that. Draw the diagram neatly, properly. Okay, va? In classwork also present in land breeze, sea breeze diagram, but you want to draw neatly in exam notes. Okay, are you clear, students? And only one topic is there. Why do we wear in cotton clothes in summer? Why do we wear in woolen clothes in winter? Why? Cotton cloths, light colored cloths absorb the heat in summer holidays. Okay, summer means very heat. Okay, va? In light colored cotton, light colored cloths absorb the heat. So we wear the cotton cloths, absorb the sweat also. Okay, va? We wear the cotton cloths in summer. Why means the cotton cloths absorb the heat. So we wear in cotton cloths in summer, we feel very cool. Okay, why means in cotton cloths many layers is there, many air layer is there. So that only the air moves from inside and outside very easily. So we wear in cotton cloths in summer. Okay, va? We wear in woolen cloths in winter. Wool absorb the heat. Wool is the poor conductor of heat. Okay, va? In our body heat don't give outside the body. Okay, va? நம்ம சொட்டர் போட்டுட்டோம் அப்படின்னா நம்மளோட பாடி ஹீட் அப்படியே இருக்கும். ஓகே, wool is the poor conductor of heat. wool வந்து ஹீட்டை வெளியில் எமிட் பண்ணாது. So we wear the woolen clothes wear in winter season. Okay, are you understand? Okay students, Phillips 5 mark, totally 20 marks in physical science. This is only one lesson, so you have to go through the NCERT book properly, you have to the class work also properly, book back exercise also how to read properly. Okay va? Phillips 5 marks, 2 marks irukku. Next diagram based questions and answer in detail, totally 20 marks. Okay, you have to write properly, you have to read properly. Okay students, thank you, all the best.